The amount of money that you make per month is determined by what you know and how well you can apply what you know. Most people don't know that you can sell digital products, and that this device that you have in your pocket that you carry with you every day, that you go and be a consumer and you watch TikTok, most people don't know that you can use the same phone to be able to create products to where you can put on platforms like Etsy and add value to this marketplace to be able to generate income on a consistent basis, on a daily basis. Most people also probably don't know that your mind is directly correlated to how much you're able to produce. And that can be interpreted many ways, but just wait for the explanation. There have been times in my life where I've made money doing very hard things, and there's been times in my life where I made money doing very easy things. Within this range of understanding how money is generated, the equation of making money in my mind is now, for me personally, it is, what am I going to do today? How much am I going to either learn, or how much am I going to create? Because if I can create the right thing, I will make money. And how I can create the right thing is, one, research, product research or market research. What are people looking for right now? What is the gap in the market? And what skills do I have? It's a combination of what I can do, what people need, and what are people not doing? What are people not selling? And by analyzing this, this is the equation of, oh, if not a lot of people are making this, but there's a few people that's making money from it, then I can add my skill. So after you know the right skills that pertains to you, of what you need to develop, or what you already have, because a lot of people have skills right now, they aren't utilizing it. You don't even know that the skill that you're making right now is $1,000 skill, or you are a couple hours away from learning a skill and then applying that to be able to make thousands of dollars. But after you make these skills, or after you learn these skills, and you learn the right skills, now the equation is, it's just your mind. Because, and this is something that I'm experiencing, that I've experienced, and I'm telling you directly from my own experience, that there are days where I know that if I do this right now, if I spend 30 minutes to an hour creating this product, I could potentially make $500 to $1,000 a month off of that specific product. But on certain days, there's some reasons why, there's certain, for whatever reason, I just may not do it. And I mean, I understand why this is. I understand it very well on a deep level, because I've studied this for a long time. I've studied metaphysics. I studied the power of your mind. I studied my own mind and how my mind works, and certain times where I have more drive, I have more mental energy. This goes to, on the spiritual level, but also on the mental level. And, having certain conversations with my friends, a recent conversation I had, one of my friends was like, oh, in a year, if you double your money, he basically mentioned that in a year I could double my money. And he said it, he phrased it in a certain way. And I'm automatically thinking, when he said that, I'm like, it's not going to take a year to double your money. It takes a day. Like, it takes 30 minutes, it takes an hour. It's instantly. Once you learn a certain amount of skills, the better you become at the skills, the least amount of time it's going to take for you to create that. And also, if you're leveraging, or you're using like high leverage skills, like selling digital products, because you can leverage your time and your skills to create something for one time, and then now you can sell an infinite amount of times. And this is a money machine. This is magic. This is like, we're living in modern day where we are able to create magic. And the reason why I'm sharing this message right now is because there are people that are probably where I was at a few years ago, where I didn't know that I didn't know the equation. I didn't see it. It didn't sit in my mind the right way. I knew that there was people making money because I studied dropshipping before I studied certain things, but the way that it just sits in my mind of that I can change the amount of money that I make every day. If I want to double my money, only thing I have to do is double my production or double my skills, or maybe I have to learn a higher skill. But even with the skills that I know right now, only thing I have to do is put more time in per day. And then now within that day or the next day, then I will make more money because just because of what I know, But now, aside from that, there's another component, because we all have things that we know that we could be doing to afford us, but then for some reason you don't do it. Why is that? In my opinion, it's a spiritual thing, because there's certain stress that you may have in your life. There's certain things that you may worry about that may affect your energy. It may be affecting your frequency. See, from my perspective and my understanding, we all have electromagnetic energy. We are electromagnetic beings. So we emit electromagnetic energy, but this electromagnetic field that we are comprised of it has 7 different bodies. One of the bodies is the mental body. And on this mental body, this is where we are existing in the mental plane. If you are stressing about things and you are limiting yourself and you are taking on a whole set of limiting beliefs, now this is going to put you on a quantum level. This is going to put you in a smaller, or give you access to a smaller amount of worlds, or a smaller amount of potential realities that you can create, or that you can live or exist in. This is something that I experience, and this is something that I see in different people. If you pay attention to your life, whenever you are feeling the best and you are creating a lot of mental energy and mental space in your mind, life is more fluid. You are able to experience more. This is, in my opinion, quantum physics. Like, quantum physics can improve this, the same way how they say that there are an infinite amount of parallel realities. And on a metaphysical level, we understand that we can go to many different parallel realities. We can get information from different parallel versions of ourselves depending on how much spiritual energy we have. Because the higher your frequency is, the higher your conscious level is. The more conscious you are, the more you can perceive the worlds, many different worlds, And when you combine these two different aspects, when you have the understanding of both of these concepts, when you mix the spiritual information and because what I'm talking about right now, when I talk about occult information, occult means hidden. So this is the hidden aspect of money, and then the hidden aspect of spirituality, or the deeper aspect. When you combine the occult of this and you understand that everything has a hidden side to it, and the more you are exposed to the hidden nature of things, the more you have the secrets. Now you have the advantage over everyone else, because you have this inside information that nobody else have. But now you have to act on it, and you have to practice it every day. You have to do the work, spiritual work, and you have to do the physical work. People think sometimes when you become spiritual or you become conscious and you have this information, yeah, on a certain level it separates you, but there's a certain amount of work that you have to do internally and spiritually, because you have to build up these bodies, these subtle bodies that we have. And understanding it is one thing, but building, it's like knowing that, oh yeah, if you go to the gym, if you do push-ups and you lift these weights, oh yeah, you can get, you could study, working out and nutrition. You can study this for years, but until you go to the gym, you lift the weight, till you get on the ground, you do a push-up, or you go on a run, you're not going to see the change. This is the same thing spiritually. You have to put in the work. You have to work on yourself. If there's certain things that you know that you could do to forge yourself spiritually, doing that work is automatically going to change your life. Your physical health is automatically going to change your life, because it's going to give you access to different quantum versions of yourself that you can now jump to. When people talk about quantum jumping, you can't quantum jump to a place that you can't energetically match the vibration of. So it's kind of a contradiction in a way, where they say, oh, you just have to like quantum jump. You have to raise your vibration through spiritual practices. There's certain people that have spiritual energy that is naturally higher than others based off of their upbringing and their DNA and their genes. Some people have different information that's automatically unlocked in their genes, and that's why they're able to move forward in life and able to have access to information, and they're intuitively knowing things. They just know how to move because it's activated in their DNA. It's activated in their spiritual DNA, that 98% junk DNA that scientists say that is, junk DNA. Once you start doing spiritual work and you awaken certain DNA, this is information. This is how you're able to know things on a quantum level and be able to navigate through the matrix and just know things and have access to things. So when you combine these two things, like I said, the occult side, you move forward, but it's the work. And you have to know, the key is really, once you know the information, how can you set your lifestyle up in a way where you can produce things on a constant basis? Because like I said, like I just know certain things. I know, I could make $1,000 right now in a day, but am I going to do that? Do I have enough mental energy to do that? That's why how you live your life, how you treat people, how you think, what you put into your mind is important, because when it comes time to create, you're only going to be able to reflect in your reality that of what you created in your mental environment. So it is determined by your mind. It is determined by your mental environment, your internal reality. But also it's a combination of what you know. It's that balance of the inner world versus the outer world, And I just really want to share this message because you determine that. You can change your circumstance in a month. We can all do it. But don't feel bad because you haven't done it in the past. Understand that, laziness and procrastination, these are spiritual things. There's spiritual reasons why you're not moving forward. And you have to figure out, everybody's going to have their own unique problems and blockages to why they're not moving forward. You have to figure what that is for you and how you can move past that and develop certain spiritual routines on a daily basis. And then once you do that, then now you know, oh, okay, what is the most efficient spiritual practice and what's the most effective business model? Digital products and whatever this may be for you. We can all benefit from mantras, mudras. People do, solar gazing at 30 minutes after sunrise, 30 minutes before sunrise. There is so many different countless spiritual practices: yoga, tai chi, qigong, cleaning out your body, cleaning out your physical body, get cleansing, detoxing, drinking chlorophyll, so that way you can take out certain heavy metals and toxins that no longer serve you. And then that way you can put, certain metals that do serve you, like iron. And there's certain things that people are taking now, like monatomic gold and colloidal silver. You take out the things that don't serve you and put the things in that do serve you. And with the right information, then you'll be able to move forward. You got to get rid of things and then add the right things. And once you know what the right things are, then now you're winning. Now you're thriving. You're moving past survival mode. You're moving past living in your lower chakras to living in your higher chakras, your higher self. And then now you can communicate with your higher self and have higher information. So that's the message that I'm preaching today, that I'm pushing today. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the community on School of Spiritual Entrepreneurs. And thanks for watching.